Good evening, welcome to the City of Groton Mayor and Council meeting for Monday, April 19, 2021. Clerk Patrick, please call the roll.
Present are Mayor Keith Hedrick, Deputy Mayor Guinevere Depot, Councilors Lisa McCabe, Rashad Carter, and Stephen Sheffield. Excused is Councilor Paul Norris and Finance Director Ron Uhas, and Clerk Patrick is also present.
Okay, thank you. Please stand and salute the flag. Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now we'll do it around. This is always awkward when we're doing, come on. Okay, recognition, awards, and memorials. Anyone from the council? Okay. Receipt of citizens' petitions. Receipt of citizens' petitions is the portion of the council meeting where the council welcomes comments from citizens. To address the council, please sign a sheet on the table at the front of the meeting room. When you're recognized, please approach the podium or join via Zoom. Clearly state your name and address. Each presentation should be limited to 5 minutes or less, and citizens should, if possible, submit emailed or written comments. Presentations should be related to matters pertinent to the City of Groton. City councilors will only ask questions in order to clarify the speaker's presentation and can respond during responses to citizens' petition portion of the meeting. Is there anyone in the room that has a citizen's petition, would like to speak? Okay, seeing none. Jill, do you have anyone in the waiting room? Okay, thank you. We will move on. Next is responses to citizens' petitions, comments. We have none, so there will be no responses. Approval of the minutes. I need a motion to approve April 5th, 2021 Mayor and Council meeting minutes.
So moved.
We have a motion and a second. Are there any corrections to the minutes? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion carries. I need a motion to accept the April 12th, 2021 Special Committee of the Whole meeting minutes.
So moved. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Are there any corrections to the minutes? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. Communications and reports. Councilor McCabe.
No report, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Councilor Carter? Councilor Sheffield, do you have any communication or reports, sir?
Yes, I, on April 7th, attended the Economic Development Commission meeting, and on April 14th, attended a special Economic Development meeting regarding the City Riverwalk survey study.
Okay.
And that is all.
Okay, thank you. All right, let me give you the mayor's update for today.
What about me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Deputy Mayor Depot, I am so sorry. My apologies.
Nothing to report.
Thank you. Clerk Patrick, do you have anything? I'll give my mayor's update then. The State Bond Commission approved $649,333 in funding for a new Thames Street dock and $75,000 for the access to the municipal dock study in the City of Groton. So our funding for the 8 26-foot boat docks has been approved. Now, what that means is bond councils approve it. It will need to be awarded to us through the Connecticut Port Authority and through the SHIP program, which SHIP is the Small Harbor, I have it written down, Small Harbor Improvements Project Program is the SHIP. Once that comes to us, we'll need to accept it as a grant. We'll also need to accept, there is a match that we have to provide, so the council will be asked to approve that. We're working through now the timeline and whether or not we need to have a public hearing or a Freeman's meeting, those kind of things. So there will be additional information coming out to you, but we're hoping that we'll be able to get started on that in earnest this year. On Saturday, April 17th, the City of Groton Police and Highway budgets were presented to the Town Council. Both budgets were approved by the Town Council in whole. So there were no no changes to the budgets. Last week, City of Groton employees and volunteers worked with related employees to distribute information on a COVID-19 vaccination clinic scheduled in Branford Manor for Tuesday, April 20th. Branford Manor residents can call the office to receive more information. So one of the things I've been working on with Steve Mansfield, who is the director of Ledge Light Health District, is there's a challenge to bring the vaccines to the vulnerable populations, and we are starting by bringing them to Branford Manor, and we're going to do that tomorrow. And then based on how well that is received and how well that works, we will probably expand it in Branford Manor and then expand it to other vulnerable populations within the city of Groton. So we're going to continue to do that. The Unite CT van will be at the Municipal Building on Thursday, April 22nd from 2 to 5 p.m. and at St. John's on Thursday, April 29th from 9 till noon. The Unite CT van can assist residents financially impacted by COVID. More information is available on the City of Groton website, Facebook, and Instagram. You can also call us here at 860-446-4103 if you have additional questions or need additional information. The City of Groton is hosting a spring cleanup day on Saturday, April 24th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come out Saturday to help us clean up trash in the city. We'll meet at the Municipal Building at 9:45. All are welcome to attend, and then we will make assignments and send people out to various portions of the city to conduct our cleanup. Pfizer volunteers will be cleaning up the Bridge Street area on Friday, April 23rd. So we have a relationship with Pfizer where they basically adopted that section of the city, and they do that a couple of times a year, but they'll be doing that for Earth Day this year, and we appreciate the support that Pfizer has with the city of Groton. On Tuesday, April 27th at 12:30 to 2:30, the city of Groton will be collaborating with the United Way of Southeastern Connecticut to distribute food boxes at St. John's Christian Church. Please email Jill Rusk at ruskj@cityofgroton-ct.gov if you're interested in volunteering. You can also call the number 860-446-4103 if you would like to volunteer. This is a great way of working and supporting the residents that are here in the city. The COVID has been hurtful on many people, and a lot of people are having challenges with being able to get groceries and being able to feed their families. This is a great thing that we do, and even if you don't think that you need the food, you can come out. There is no requirement. You do not have to sign up. You don't have to show ID. Just come and we will present you with a box of food. And even if you don't think that you need the food, you can have, if you take the food and it helps, that's extra money that you can use for other things that you may need to support your family. And lastly, the Afl-Cio Workers Memorial will be held on Wednesday, April 28th at 6 a.m. at Washington Park. The Workers Memorial is held annually on April 28th across the country to remember and honor union brothers and sisters who lost their lives while on the job. Locally, the memorial monument stands at Washington Park in Groton. The memorial site contains more than 600 commemorative markers remembering workers and their families who have made the supreme sacrifice through loss of life. The Central Labor Council, Afl-Cio, pledges to stand solid as the rock at the memorial site to continue to fight for every American worker's right to a safe work site. So if you've never been to the Workers Memorial, it is extremely moving to talk to people and to listen to safety experts and to union leaders that will come out and talk about safety in the workplace, because that is, even though we're in 2021, that is still needed in the workplace. So that's all I have. Thank you. Committee.
Mayor, do you have a quick moment?
Mayor, aye. Councilor Sheffield, do you have the floor?
Yes, I was curious about the COVID vaccine with the delay of the pause of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Will that impact the distribution vaccines to the Branford Manor area for future, vaccine.
Thank you, Councilor Sheffield. That's a great question. Initially, we were trying to get the Johnson & Johnson vaccine so they could be a one and done. But because of the information that came out from DPH and CDC, the decision was made to pull the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. So now I think the vaccine it's not true. The vaccine that Ledgelight provides is the Moderna vaccine, and they will do the initial vaccine tomorrow, and then they will set up for a follow-on appointment at the appropriate time in order to continue to get the populations vaccinated.
Excellent.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, committee referrals. Are there any committee referrals from the council? Moving on, go to new business. Councilor McCabe.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Resolution R-21-4-71. Therefore be it resolved, in accordance with the provisions of Connecticut General Statutes, Section 7-474B, the mayor and the City of Groton Council hereby accept the aforesaid agreement, and that the mayor is hereby authorized and directed to execute said agreement on behalf of the City of Groton. I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Human Resources Director Linda Avedisian will address this. Linda, if I can get you to come up.
Sure.
So there's a little bit of a delay. Last year, or at the end of the year, we had a we good? Okay, perfect. So at the end of last year, we had an executive session where Linda briefed you on the TA for this contract. We are now through everything and we're ready for the contract to be signed. So are there any questions for Linda regarding this agreement?
Hi, Linda.
Hello. How are
Councilor
you?
Sheffield, you have the floor.
Hi, how long is the contract for?
This one is going to run through June of 2023. 4 years. Yes.
And you had unanimous consent of all the members of the union, or was there any,
Well,
holdouts?
no, there weren't any holdouts. There was a little bit of controversy regarding wages with a gentleman who was promoted, but everything was accepted in the end after some discussions. It took a while to get them to sign the contract because there was a lot of, I don't even know what was going on. There was a lot of holdback for some reason by both the president and the union rep, but we finally got it done. It was our last one.
Right. There was also a delay in bringing the vote to the membership. We were finally able to work through that. But membership did vote to ratify, and now we're ready to bring it to the council for the final approval by council. So is there any further discussion on this? Councilor Sheffield.
Yeah, will the benefits be retroactive to July 1, 2019? Will everything, salaries, everything go retroactively, or
The
will
pay,
back pay or any kind?
okay, so the answer to that is back pay, yes, but we will not be going back to get the additional increase from the employees on the benefits. For example, if there's increase in pensions or
Insurance?
insurance or things like that, that basically is going to start now. But the back pay for all the employees will be performed, and any steps that anybody would have gotten during that period of time will happen and will occur. The employees will be made whole.
Very good.
Are there any other questions or comments on this on this resolution? Linda, is there anything else you want to say?
Nope.
Okay. Are there any other questions or comments from the council? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Abstention? Motion carries. Thank you. I'll take a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Abstention? Motion passes. We are adjourned. Council, thank you very much. Linda, thank you. Deb, thank you. And Jill, thank you very much for running us live.
Have a good night, all.
Thank you all, and good night.
All right.